Just over 3,000 pounds, 16 BHS Wolf Pup, one owner, well kept, chock full of a bunch of really off-grid friendly upgrades that someone is going to enjoy coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. They're swapping her out for just something a little bit ritzier. They're getting a Rockwood with a couple slides and a shorter length here. And this thing has, like I said, a bunch of upgrades. They wired in a inverter, some inverter-only outlets, added their own outside lighting. There's a transfer switch on this thing that can, I mean, it's, you know, dual batteries. It's, they added drawers to it. I mean, they did a lot of stuff. Oh, wait till you see the bathroom. It's awesome. And I had to laugh when I saw this. The little hang tag from Furrion that they hook up to these, even that is still present in here. Now, the RV's been used quite a bit, but holy crap, has it been well kept. And, I mean, you know, you could easily say like new, but there's a lot of things they did to it, in some ways, better than new. So, all of our countertops are table sealed edge. This was one of the first generations that Cherokee really started doing that across the board. So it's one of the things that we've always liked about carrying them here at Haylett RV. Now down below the bed, you can see where they added their own extra sort of like dresser drawer here, but you can still get to the underbed storage, and it still has that front compartment, and you can lift the bed up to get to that. The previous owners added a TV to it. They kept their TV that was never included with the RV in the first place, but they left behind the you know, big TV bracket here, so it'd be very easy for you to add one. And you'll find next to the bed there are a pair of inverter only outlets. So apparently this person did a lot of off-grid camping, and they made this thing very off-grid friendly. And good gravy, did they do it in an excellent way. I mean, the streamlined, seamless nature of this is fantastic. Like, you can see that transfer switch down there, it's visible, but like, there's almost like no visible wiring. Anywhere that they could possibly do anything like that, they always hit it. Over here, they added another set of inverter-only outlets next to the traditional RV household-style outlets for park power and 12-volt USB plugs. Now, up here would be our inverter control panel and like battery monitor. And again, they did an amazing job putting that all in here in a way that doesn't look ugly. You can see it doesn't look cobbled together. If you didn't know any better, you would think some of this stuff was done straight from the factory level. You've got the full-size roof air unit, but they did upgrade the thermostat to a digital one for a little bit easier controls of that. I can see that the top bunk was used a bit. When these bunks get, you know, used a bit from people kind of shifting their weight and rolling around, kind of like, you know how your socks have those little fuzz balls that build up on them sometimes? Kind of the same thing, but overall, again, not worked over, not beat up, not wore out. As we swing over this direction, again, more features, more upgrades, things they added, like checking, he has a refrigerator temperature digital output gauge right here. There's all kinds of different things. And the previous owner also just said, hey, you know, so that someone else doesn't have to try to figure out my thing, here's how the inverter transfer switch works. It can kick the fan on the air conditioner, but it can't actually run the compressor on batteries. You need a little more juice than that, than just 2 little batteries can offer. They added a little backsplash behind the stovetop cooker there. I mean, they did a lot of things. And anything they didn't do from the factory level, anything that was already there, is in great shape. Now, one of the things I said when I was outside is wait till you see the bathroom. I love what they did in here, because this was very plain Jane when they bought it. They added all kinds of different towel hooks. They added the mirror over here. Also, one of these, kind of like you see them in a lot of like truck camper and maybe teardrops, folding kind of Euro-style sinks, where if you need a sink, you got it. If you don't need a sink, it's gone. And they plumbed it all into the existing plumbing. I mean, they really did one heck of a job on this. Instead of a shower curtain, they also upgraded it to one of those kind of slide open shower doors and added some shower surround paneling here. I mean, whew, you wish more used RVs had this kind of TLC put into it. Wow. And here's a peek of that outside front storage compartment under the bed. Once again, they added that dresser drawer, so I suppose you're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, but there's a huge outside compartment left. I think that was a good decision. You see the plug there for a simple side mount solar prep plug if you are so inclined. The skin, the decals, the tires, all look fantastic. I am not picking up any signs of like peeling, flaking, fading, anything like that. They added a hard shell cover to that propane tank that was never there from the factory. They also added a Max Air roof cover that we'll see as we wrap around the backside here. Like I said, everything on this, everything is exactly the way you want it to look. And you've also got the ability to haul a ton of stuff with that handy bunkhouse cargo door over there. So that bunk can flip up out of the way to create a large cargo garage space. But one of the things I always like to try to show people here, because sometimes the idea of security concerns comes in, this is a deadbolting lock set, exactly like your main entry door. So if your main entry door isn't a security concern, then that should not be a security concern either. 200-pound rated cargo rack on the back, and that license plate from New York. They made a trip to come see us at Haylett RV. And that's actually a pretty common story. That's not like an exceptionally uncommon thing. People drive a long way to work with us with regularity. The spare tire looks like it's neither seen the light of day nor has it touched the ground, both of which are excellent things. This has a power awning, and again, the previous owner added their own LED lighting to it. Anti-slam door keeps you from accidentally bashing up that awning, and the bigger handle makes for easy tongue and go. The little bit of fade here on this fixture, that's like, I guess if I'm going to try to be picky about something, that's the worst I can come up with. And that has nothing to do with the previous ownership. It just has to do with the fact that that was not an expensive component that had UV inhibitors. This was more something that was kind of intended to be used outside, but it's strong enough to work outside. And again, tires, not the original factory tires, looking absolutely fantastic. I like the mag wheels and the tire pressure indicator. They even had the wheels balanced. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, just everything on this thing, you know? Everything looks good from ground level, but the roof, well, it also looks good. But don't take my word for it. You can take one quick peek at this thing and see that obviously they kept it clean, conditioned, protected. And again, the roof vent cover over the bathroom vent fan to give you some kind of, you know, anytime airflow. Everything about this is good, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you want a well-equipped and actually better than new equipped Wolf Pup 16 BHS here at Haylett RV, while supplies last, I got one. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.